Hi, y'all. Thanks for watching. Those of you that are following up, I am working on the United States Air Force March, and the fingering for it for me is extremely difficult. And plus, um, there's a couple things in the tune. On paper, it's a really simple tune, but it's a hard tune to play slowly, or not slowly, but with the proper cadence. So I'm having trouble with the U.S. Air Force March. So I've been working on it and working on it and working on it, and I can't get it down to where I like it. So anyway, I wanted to relay kind of a story from when I was driving airport ground transportation service. A lot of the van drivers that I worked with were Vietnam vets, and one of them ended up dating my mom for a long time, and I got to hear some of their stories. So it's kind of hard. The two of them were in the Tet Offensive in Hue. And Hue is Central Vietnam, and if you don't know Vietnam very well, Northern Vietnam, the Vietnamese accent is different than the Central accent. The Northern accent is different than the Central accent, and the Central accent is different than the South Vietnamese accent. They even have different words. And the best example, let me see if I can remember it right. And this is from when I was in college, when I was part of the Vietnamese Student Association. And when you're asking somebody where they're going in South Vietnamese, you say đi đào đấy. And in the Central dialect, which the Southern people and the Northern people have a hard time understanding the Central dialect. So the Central dialect is very heavy compared to the South. So when you're asking somebody where are you going, in Central Vietnamese you say đi mua rửa, which is heavy. And in the northern part of Vietnam, to say where are you going, you say đi đâu đó. So there's actually three different cultures, including the cultures that kind of blend in between Cambodia and Vietnam. So it's a multicultural place, and of course you have the communist or socialist government, and then you have other countries surrounding that the Vietnamese aren't friends with, but in the central language of the educated people is French, which was I didn't know this at the time. I learned this afterwards. Which was the Catholic in the South, the Southern people, which are what were most of the boat people who came over from South Vietnam and got part of the Vietnamese boat lift and everything like that. That's all history. So anyway, I'm working on the Air Force tune and U.S. Air Force tune, but it's so simple it's difficult to play right, especially on the Great Highland bagpipes or the small pipes or practice pipes, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, I'm begging for patience on that, and that's what I'm working on. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll get the U.S. Air Force tuned down, because I want to do a whole set, and that tune is just it's so simple it's difficult, and that's the only way I can describe it, because it's a tune that's supposed to be stately, and the way the tune is written that I'm practicing from, and it's too easy to play fast instead of slow and controlled. And there it is. So I'm just begging for patience. I'm putting that on myself because I want to do it right, or mostly right. And there it is. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna get back to practice and post this. So have a good night, and I don't even know what time it is. I have 2 clocks on the wall, but they don't work because they have the 2 times on the clocks that don't work are a secret message. So there it is, and have a good night. I might end up after practicing for so much on this tune, I might be able to slow it down to a point where I'm comfortable with it and posting it. So, and there it is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. Things are starting to look up for me in a certain way. So, there it is. See you in a while. Bye.